Hello, my fellow exile. Listen, the world is a giant, noisy machine that tries to convince you that you are the sum of your bank account, the size of your house, and the number of people who smile at you in the street. What a colossal load of poppycock. What a grand, shimmering lie. You've been stripped bare, and in that stripping, you have become a giant. You mourn the loss of your home and your name. You weep for the family that is turned away. But consider the biology of the soul. The Gita says, as a person sheds worn out garments and puts on new ones, likewise, at the time of death, the soul casts off its worn out body and enters a new one. Your old life was a worn out coat, riddled with moths and heavy with the dust of other people's expectations. God didn't just take it, he helped you out of it. It feels like death because the ego hates to be naked. But look at your feet. You have shoes. Look up. You have a roof. You have been provided for with the precision of a master watchmaker. There is a profound ironclad dignity in having nothing left to lose. When you stop claiming, "This is mine," the universe stops being a threat. Buddha said, "He who has no attachment whatsoever for the mind and body, name and form, who does not grieve for what he has not, he is truly called a monk." You are a monk now, whether you plan to be or not. You are a monk in a world of greedy children. You do not grieve for the children or the career or the friends that are gone because you realize they were never yours to begin with. They were loaned items. We are all cosmic tenants, and the landlord has decided to move you to a new suite. You think you're alone in your devastation? Ridiculous. The great engineer does not build a machine and then forget where he put the screws. There is not a bug in the garden whose vision is not accounted for. As it says in the gospel, are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies, yet not one of them is forgotten by God. Indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Luke chapter 12, verses 6 and 7. And the Quran echoes this divine surveillance, saying in chapter 6, verse 59, "And with him are the keys of the unseen. None knows them except him, and he knows what is on the land and in the sea. Not a leaf falls, but that he knows it." If he knows the trajectory of a falling leaf and the sight in a beetle's eye, do you truly think he has misplaced you? He has provided the money, the food, and the manna you need for this moment, not for next year, for now. Why all this suffering? Why the nightmare of loss? Because you were being held captive by your own success. You were a slave to your reputation. For even the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. Mark chapter 10, verse 45. Your suffering is the ransom price for your freedom. You have been humbled so that you can finally be filled. The Baha'i writings remind us, "O Son of Man, humble thyself before me, that I may graciously visit thee." You have 3 little bags and a phone that stays quiet in a world full of noise and a structural riot. But notice your shoes and the bread on your plate. God isn't slow and God isn't late. He taketh away with a giant grand whoosh, then he gives you a seat on a soft divine poof. Stay alive, stay rational, stay observant. The nightmare is temporary, but the architect is eternal. He humbles the proud and lifts the solitary. After a little bit of suffering, the clarity you gain will be worth more than all the houses and careers in the world. And after you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace, who has called you to his eternal glory in Christ, will himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10. Trust the knowledge of the Lord. He knows better than you what you need. Notice the little things, the warmth of your blanket, the fact that you can breathe, the miracle of a single meal. These are the signatures of a God who is present in all things. You are not a victim. You are a pioneer of the Spirit traveling light. I love you.